Hello everyone, Tough Monkey here. It's Vegas, baby. So let's dive right on in. Tyres. Now, you've got options here at Vegas. Warms, hots, super softs, super soft longs. You could try any of them. I've been getting similar sort of times out of all four compounds. I've basically just been using whatever tyres I've got in stock. My fastest time though came with this SSL warms. Fuel, obviously 98. You'll get 3 runs out of a 3.5 litre tank. At these temperatures, I'm using the Firebird radiator and my seat settings, well, they're my usual crazy settings. And remember, the fastest setup is the setup you're most comfortable with. What's fast for me might not be fast for you. As for tyre pressures, at Vegas, a little bit extra on the rear helps you get around the corners. Right, this is my fastest run. I'll let you watch this through and then I'll do a commentary afterwards. While you're watching though, listen to my tyres. I put a lot of effort into keeping the tyre screech to that absolute minimum. It pays dividends here. Right, let's pick that apart. So here we go. If you're on pole, sweep right to take out the challenge from the AI. And then there's not much to do except prepare yourself for the first couple of corners. Try not to run too deep into this first corner, it'll compromise you for the next left-hander and right-hander. It's especially difficult to get your braking right on the second and third lap when you're coming at it from pace. I try to avoid all curbs here, they tend to throw you out. A little feather of the throttle there and run out to the red and black wall there. Keep it tight around the right-hander to open up the left-hander here. And then open up your steering as early as you dare and run it out to that yellow and black wall to maximise your acceleration. You can really gain time at this next left-hander. Early on the brake and open up the steering as soon as you can. Then sweep left and use the track available to you. Keep it tight around this corner here. Don't run too wide, otherwise you'll compromise your exit. And then the most important bit on the circuit. Your entry into this corner is so important. I take a nice wide line into it to make it as straight as I possibly can. We're looking to make absolute minimal steering inputs here. Keep it tight to the curb but don't hit the curb and anticipate the corner. You need to turn early and account for the time it takes to turn from lock to lock. Otherwise, you're just going to run progressively wider and the exit is going to be compromised. Now you have options on this next section. You can use the circuit and take a nice wide arc into this corner here, but I find I lose vision of the turn-in, so I prefer to keep it nice and tight, keep the kart under close control and back on the throttle early for the next long section. And this is where we're looking to maintain speed. I jink to the left here, open up the corner, and then I turn quite sharply in and then immediately open the steering wheel back up again. I'm trying to keep tyre squeal to a minimum and maximise acceleration down this long straight. On to lap 2. Very important to get this corner right. Temptation is to run your braking very deep, but it'll compromise your entry and exit of the next couple of corners. My technique of repeatedly tapping the brake really pays dividends here. It allows me to keep close control of the kart, make sure the back's not sliding, make sure there's no tyre squeal. A fast time on this course comes from being in control of your kart. And that's where the time is won and lost on this circuit. The video I posted a few days ago showed me learning the circuit in only a few runs. Well, that got me down to a certain time, but it didn't fine-tune my lines. When I look back at the replay, I could see where my tyres were sliding, I could see where I was slow on the acceleration, and opening up my steering wheel was a bit sluggish, and especially through that section there. Getting that line through there, it took me a while to get sorted. People like myself and Clemsy, we're going to be running this circuit 20, 30, 40 times, just trying to fine-tune our best lines. And Clemsy and me, we are pushing each other faster and faster at the moment. People like Clemsy, Chris, Brian, Adam, Robert, these are my main rivals. These are the people I look for first on the leaderboard. I'm never interested in what Lawrence is doing, the man's just an alien. But those other guys, they're the people that push me forward. But despite that rivalry, it's amazing how much we share. We're always talking privately about what sort of setup we're running, what tyres we're running, what temperatures to run at. We're always sharing this information. You can't imagine this would happen in like Formula 1. And that's why I like this game so much. There's a great community in this game. If you've ever got any questions, ask one of us, ask all of us. We'll all be happy to help you. That's the whole point behind these videos. So, there you go. That's the 3 laps of Las Vegas, Beerten's Vegas. I hope you've warmed to it. I know it was very difficult for us all when we first took this circuit on. It is a tricky swine, but it's a challenge, and I think we can all rise to that challenge. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, you know where I am. Just drop me a line. I'll do my best to help you out. As always, like, comment, subscribe, show me some love, and I'll keep doing these videos for you. See you next time.